hate the forced smiles. I hate it. And when I say the forced smiles, I mean
Excuse me?
when you're like,
I mean, did you even watch her compete during the Binibining Pilipinas? She didn't even point it out that, walking with high heels in the stairs and you don't have to look down is really technical. Sawadee krab. Indeed, krab, krab, go su chong kong ro. Ding, ding, ding. Hello, 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 my beautiful, lovely angels. This is Jet from the Philippines. I am a reactor, and if you do have some videos, guys, if you want me to react, let me know down in the comments below because we're gonna go ahead and talk there. And today, I am coming with you guys with another video coming from Thailand, and not really from Thailand, but this is from the USA, and this is the sovereign of her Miss Grand International Swimsuit Top 10, and I'm really excited, guys, to watch and know who is her top 10, guys, and I'm really excited, guys, to watch this with you, and I cannot wait. But then, as guys, want to say hi to you guys. How are you guys doing today? I do hope that you do have a wonderful day today. My name is Jet from the Philippines. I am a reactor, and if you're new to my channel and if you haven't subscribed yet, you can go ahead and click on the subscribe button down there. Yes, the red button is subscribe. And don't forget to click on the tiny bell, represent the subscribe button, so that you get notified once I uploaded a video. And also, guys, let me in the comments as well, what are your favorite videos that you want me to react next. And also, if you like this video as well, don't forget to share this video to your friends and loved ones. And lastly, please do help me reach 22,000 subscribers by the end of this month. So please do help me with that, okay? And I could not wait to see this, guys. And so without further ado, let's get started.
hello everybody and welcome back. I am the Sovereign, and this
I
is my
love
court. We
her
have gathered
hair.
here today to talk about Miss Grand International because those of you in the court, my court,
She's just
have
like
demanded it. You
what
guys
do you
are
call
very
it?
into Miss Grand
In the
this
Star,
year. I am here and I literally have
Star
just
Wars,
finished
right?
watching the swimwear competition. And if you are
Ooh.
ever looking for people to talk about pageant news with, or if you need a friend to watch pageants with, we have a Discord. It's a live chat, totally free, where you can talk and make friends and watch the pageants with other people, so you don't have to be alone. Because I know a lot of us are like
Aww.
solo pageant fans, especially
Me.
those of us who live in countries
Hello.
that are not big on pageants. So I encourage you to find the link in the description box and make a friend. We're all like very welcoming. Plenty of people from many different countries are in the Discord. Ask the nobles that are down there, Scribbled, Peyton Ryan, those of them who have the colored names that denote their titles amongst the elite of us in the kingdom. They will help you out and guide you and be your friend. Go say hi to the people in the kingdom. So, I do have my list of my top 10, 15. I did make 15. So, we'll see all 15 competitors that I think did the best during swimwear. Overall, I want to talk about the competition in general. Number one, let us not forget the purpose of swimwear competition, because some people seem to think it's just about showing off sexy women, which I am not complaining about, okay? The girls are gorgeous. We cannot take that from them. But the true purpose of the swimwear competition is to make the contestants feel vulnerable. It's to strip them away from as much of, to take away as much confidence from them as you possibly can. The most insecure you're ever gonna feel is when you are half naked in front of an audience of thousands of people. So there is a purpose to the swimwear competition. Also, we get to see their level of fitness and health. We want to make sure we have a healthy queen.
Good point.
Bonus points for being fit, and we need to talk about the fitness elements, because I know a lot of women, pageant queens, people in general,
some
think
has
that
a
if you're
really
skinny,
cellulite, and then there's some back
I am,
rolls.
as a fitness competitor, completely within my authority to tell you, you are not. There is a such thing as being skinny fat, and let's get into the realm of fitness just to give maybe a few pointers to those of you who don't understand it or want a few tips on how to be better.
Ooh, okay.
When you are a size 2, that doesn't mean you're necessarily going to be fit. Meaning, when you're a size 2, you can still have bulges, you can still have saggy skin, you can still have cellulite. I know that bothers a lot of pageant queens. They try to figure out how to get rid of it, and they think the best way about being fit is to diet to extreme lengths, which I am telling you, no. That is not what you need to do. If you are finding yourself in a position where you are a size 2, but
Mm-hmm.
you are finding you still have pudgy skin, or you still have like sags, or you still have like cellulite and stuff, that's because you have
She
no
is
muscle
coming
mass.
for you,
It's because of
girls.
your body composition and the way that your body composition is. You do not have enough muscle mass and you have too much fat. So even if you're
Right.
skinny, you still get these symptoms of being fat, meaning the rolls and the bulges and stuff. I'm saying all this to say
Girl,
this.
she's coming for me.
Ladies, go to the gym and lift weights. That's what I'm saying. Go to the gym and lift weights. A lot of girls really want that tight look, that tone look,
Mm-hmm.
that cut look, and very detailed, accentuated. Like they want that, and
Her.
they don't want to have those bulges. That comes from you having enough muscle mass to
Right.
put over your skin, or have your skin lay
Girls,
over
take
your
note.
muscle mass to give you
Take
those
note.
details, and reducing the amount of fat in your body.
Uh-huh.
But let's say you were to just reduce the amount of fat in your body, but you have no muscle mass, then you just end up looking like a bag of bones. You look like a walking skeleton. And I don't think that's healthy, and I don't think it's attractive. So, ladies, please go to the gym. Seriously, go to the gym, lift weights. I promise you, you're not going to come out looking like a man, okay? I have trained with many men throughout the years who purposefully try to put on as much muscle mass as possible for like decades. You're not going to put on 10 pounds of muscle by accident. Go
Mm-hmm.
lift some weights for God's sakes. Anyways, in
Okay.
pageant world, I don't see a lot of fitness, like true fitness coming on stage. I see a lot of women that just strive to be skinny, which like ladies, it's not helping you.
Yes.
It's not helping you at all. Go lift some
Right.
weights, get some definition, get some tone, get some curve to the booty. The lift that we all love comes from lifting weights. The competition itself was beautiful. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
glorious. Every pageant needs to do what Miss Grand International just did. Every pageant needs to follow in the footsteps of Miss Grand International, because the way that they put on this show, I don't even think you guys realize what they did. The walking pattern for MGI is exquisite, because almost anybody can walk in a straight line, okay? You really have to be terrible in heels to not be able to walk in a straight line, which, as we have seen, some people just can't. But
Okay.
what
Oh, hold
MGI
on,
did
hold on,
was
hold on, hold on,
almost.
hold on, hold on. Okay, so let me just go ahead and stop you there, Mr. Sovereign. But like, I think that MGI, I think every pageant has its own style. So I think stop right there. Like, MGI has its own way of doing pageants. Miss Universe has its own pageant. Miss Earth has its own pageant. Like, I mean, every pageant has its own ways to present as a competition. So, um, okay. So, I mean, that's your own opinion, and this is my own opinion. So, okay, let's go ahead.
Turn this into an obstacle course for pageant girls, meaning the girls don't just have to walk in a straight line. MGI, the way their walking pattern was staged, it
Mhm.
forced the girls to do turns, walk down the stairs, and then do poses afterwards. Like, they forced them to go through different elements through their walking pattern, which is brilliant.
Okay.
Brilliant. I loved every
She
second
looks
of
like
it. If
Jenny
you go and watch
Togonon.
the walking pattern, and they had to walk forward, and then they
Right.
posed, walked back, did a quick pose, they were forced to do a turn. So those are the girls that
This is
didn't know
really
how to
good,
do
by
turns.
the way.
You were screwed. They had to do a turn and then walk down this 2 flights of stairs and then do poses on the ground and a platform. Like, it was an obstacle course meant for pageant queens, and it was amazing. It was amazing. I need to see more of this. It was great, and they gave the girls so much more stage time to be able to debut their personalities and their
Makes
walks.
sense.
We got to see so much more of them because the walking
Right.
pattern was so lengthy, which obviously made the competition pretty lengthy. But I'm
But
not
how about
complaining.
Miss
It
Universe?
was great, and the music that they paired it with was phenomenal. Phenomenal. It sounded like the Amazonians from Themyscira. It sounded like Wonder Woman was just gonna burst through a wall and come out of nowhere. It was fight music. They put on battle music, but at the same time, it was sexy. I love it. I love
Okay.
it. Every pageant needs to do what MGI just did, because this forced the girls to have more technical abilities than any other pageant would have. Like I said, most pageants, they just have you walk in a straight line. MGI said not today. Those of you who didn't have the technical ability and thought you were going to skate by, you didn't.
How about
You
Miss
didn't,
Universe?
which made it
How
very
about,
easy for me to
Miss
make my list. I
International?
think we have to acknowledge that if other pageants do not
Straight
step
line
their
doesn't
game
mean
up,
that it's
do
you
not
can
continue to
you cannot show
innovate,
your technical
do not
abilities.
continue to attempt to be better, pageants such as MGI and Miss Earth are going to one up pageants like Miss Universe because they are striving to be better. They're striving for the spotlight. They're striving to be the best. Miss Universe is going to have to kick it up because MGI is coming. MGI is coming for the throne, for the crowns, for everything. Their girls are amazing. They are, oh, the girls are great. Now, before we get into the list, for those of you who don't know, MGI, Miss Grand International, is at the top of the extra spectrum. Like in the spectrum of pageants where Miss World would be very conservative, Miss Grand is the most flamboyant, most extra pageant there is. They are there for the theatrics. They are there for the grandiose drama.
Right.
They love it. And I know a lot of us love it too. I'm not going to say I don't like it, okay? You guys have seen me. I tend to be a bit extra as well. So when you watch the competition for Miss Grand International, the girls tend to be a bit more out there. They tend to be a bit more extravagant.
Right.
Okay? So I'm going to talk about my top 10. But right now, you are seeing my top 15 finalists. Number 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15.
There.
And then I'm going to talk about my top 10. So let me list off my top 10. Here we go. At number 10, I have Mexico.
Ooh.
Number 9, USA.
Oh, yeah.
Number 8, Philippines.
Oh.
Number 7,
okay.
Indonesia.
Oh, yeah.
Number 6,
hello.
Paraguay. Number 5, Costa Rica. Number 4, Dominican Republic.
Oh, girl, hello.
Number 3, Brazil.
Oh.
Number 2, Kenya.
Oh.
And my top spot goes to Puerto Rico.
Oh.
There is my top 10, and I don't know what's going on in the comment section right now, but let's just talk about it a little bit.
Wait, is this a live?
Starting from the bottom, let's jump to USA. Thank you. Thank you, USA. Thank you, African countries, take note. African countries, take note. Take note, all of the African countries, about how to style your queens, how your queens should look, how your queens should behave. African countries, pay attention. USA, you're beautiful. USA is gorgeous.
Right.
USA is amazing. USA, oh girl, I've been watching her. I think I follow her on Instagram. She is so pretty. Like, there's just the styling, like the way that she did her swimwear, she's really trying to stand out. She's giving that little bit of extra sauce, a little bit of sour cream on the side. She's giving a little bit of that flexing energy that Miss Grand International tends to love. I am going to be, she is so pretty. Like, there's just the styling, like the way that she did her swimwear, she's really trying to stand out. She's giving that little bit of extra sauce, a little bit of sour cream on the side. She's giving a little bit of that flexing energy that Miss Grand International tends to love. I'm going to be sorely upset. I'm going to declare war on Miss Grand International USA, whoever that director is, if you send her to stage with anything less than a glorious gown, because she is probably the most deserving contestant that we've ever sent from my country to Miss Grand International. Do her justice, or we will have war. I will have war. We can have war. Number 8, Philippines. Philippines is incredibly rehearsed. I'm saying the first part of this in a good way. She knows what she's supposed to do. She knows what's expected of her. Those turns, the walking pattern did not catch her off guard. She knew what she needed to do. The reason she's number 8 is because those facial expressions are forced as hell. Forced as hell to high heaven. She was, you guys, I hate it, okay? Just for future reference, for any pageant I ever talk about, just know I hate the forced smiles. I hate it. And when I say the forced smiles, I mean the
excuse me?
When you're like throwing your chin at the audience, like you're trying to chin butt me, like we can tell when it's forced and when it's fake, and Philippines was doing that, but her legs and her body positions and her posing was phenomenal.
Hold
of
on.
course she's in
Let me
top
stop you
10.
there. Let
Number
me stop
7
you
was
there.
Indonesia.
I'm not being biased here, okay? I know that the fact that I'm supporting Philippines and Thailand, but like, girl, did you just tell us that her smile is forced? I mean, did you even watch her compete during the Binibining Pilipinas? I mean, I think she competed 3 times already. And did you even watch it? I mean, you just told us that, you know, MGI is being so extra, blah blah blah. But like, if you want to be more natural, smile, and everything, then go to Miss International or Miss Globe, Miss Earth, and everything. MGI is all about is like being extra, extravagant.
Bigger, baby. Broadway, darling. The bigger, the better, baby.
I don't know with you, Miss Sovereign, but if you haven't watched Miss Grand Thailand, you should watch, okay? Because a lot of girls are doing triple turns, big smile, and yeah, you should better watch it, okay? And also, just so you know, that Philippines is not only making those how about Miss hold it, Brazil, and then at the same time, the reigning queen. Have you watched her like smile like ha? Yeah, did you see her doing that? Do you think it was forced? I mean, okay, again, I'm not attacking her because she attacked, not really attacked, but like she commented that Samantha is, you know, being forced to smile and something like that. I mean, that's her own opinion, and this is my own opinion, and girl, forgive me, but I think you should watch again the entire Miss Grand International Swimsuit competition, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Just saying. Okay, let's move on.
Asia. Now, technically, on a technical ability scale, I had her ranked beneath Philippines, but her presentation is much more natural. Much more natural. So when it comes to her stage performance, she's gonna score better because it comes off as much more natural, much more relatable, and girl is gorgeous. So there, like, what else is there to say about her? Girl is gorgeous, she is stunning, and I was very surprised.
How about the cha-cha?
That she even came from Indonesia. They said Indonesia. I said in Indonesian where? In Indonesian
How about
where? This is an Indonesian. Indonesia.
Is
you've
that
been holding
not
out.
even extra?
You've been holding out. Where this was from nowhere. I didn't see this coming. I'm grateful. I am grateful. Thank you. Jumping up to number 3, I thought Brazil was going to be my number 1. I full well thought Brazil was going to be my number 1. In fact, my first 6 spots were taken before the competition even ended, because as I'm watching the
girl, you just saw like okay, let me shut my mouth and let's finish what she's going to say about Miss Brazil. Okay, hold on.
Competition. I know if I'm ranking you in a 9, as a 9 or above, like I hardly ever give out 10s. I've said that before. If I give a girl a 9, I put a star next to her name because I know she's automatically going to make my top 10s list. It's never, obviously it's never happened that a 9's not going to make the list, because that would mean my entire list is full of 10s, which is insane. So when Brazil came out and I automatically knew in the first 3 seconds she was a 9, I put a star next to her name and I'm thinking this is going to be my top spot. Brazil was good. Brazil is good. She is good. I think the reason she's not number 1, there needs to be a little bit more relatability and it needs to be a bit more natural. But Brazil, let me go to my notes here because, yep, that's her. This is the girl that worked for her body. You want to see fitness? Brazil gave you fitness. This is a woman I can say from a fitness competitor background. She works out. I can see the splits in her thighs, her shoulder caps, and her abs. And I want you guys to know, abs, like that's not an ab workout. If you want abs, abs is built in the kitchen, not in the gym. But the fact that her thigh muscles are split and she has shoulder caps, she worked out. I would bet my left lung that Brazil works out. It's not even possible. Her body is sick, and that is an example of fitness. Glorious Brazil. Now, I thought Brazil was going to be my number 1 until I got to Kenya. And then I was like, oh God, I'm going to have to watch them back to back because Kenya.
Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. So, you know what I'm saying? So, she did not point it out. This Miss Brazil is doing this. Because, okay, this is going to hate, but again, guys, this is not a attack to Miss Sovereign. This is not, again, this is not a hate. Again, this is only my own opinion. Okay, shall we?
Kenya.
Oh. My
This is
God,
why it matters that
Kenya.
this is an MGI competition and there's a distinction between the different pageants. Because had Kenya given this type of performance in a Miss Universe
Mm-hmm.
pageant, I would have ranked her, given her a score that was much lower because the performance would have been too extra. But she was giving
Right.
the perfect amount of extra sauce, secret sauce. She was given the perfect amount of extraness that I know Miss
Oh,
Grand likes, and that it is native to Miss Grand International that that's going to be there. Like she was given a little bit extra. She was doing a bit more extravagant.
I think she's just pointing out about her poses because me personally, I love Kenya. Like how she did the poses. Oh my God, she's a top model, and also like doing this. Mm-hmm. She's doing that extra. She's. I think she's just. I think that's what she's trying to say. But like, okay, all right.
Posing, but it was still very natural. It was still very easy for her, and she was playing and
Mm.
flirting with the audience, which once again, that's something that's very normal in Miss Grand International.
Right.
Unlike other pageants, like she was doing that, and it just came off so natural. It wasn't forced. Like it seemed like she was having fun. It seemed like her
Mm-hmm.
friends were watching her, and she was waving and saying hi to her mom, and it was just like it was natural. It was natural. And yes, sis, Kenya, wherever you are, I saw the little Afro pump. Yes, girl, I see the definition in the locks, and I love it. I am here for
Right.
it, melanated queen. Beautiful. When I saw Kenya, I was like, Kenya might have to be my number one spot. She might have to be my number one spot, and she was. She was my number one
Mm.
spot until I re-looked
Right.
through my list and realized that Puerto Rico had the highest score. And then I
Oh
was like,
my God.
what? I ranked somebody higher than Kenya, and I went back to verify. Had to give it to Puerto Rico. I had to give it to
Mm.
Puerto Rico. First, Puerto Rico, you're beautiful. Puerto Rico is
Right.
beautiful. Did you hear me?
Even the
Did you
extra
hear me?
flower.
Puerto Rico's gorgeous. Puerto Rico's beautiful. Like, there's not much
Right.
that I can
Like look at that.
say
Oh.
about this woman.
Oh.
Like, Puerto Rico.
Oh my God.
Literally, my notes just say gorgeous. I had nothing to say. Nothing to say. You were fun to watch. You were gorgeous. You were beautiful. I loved the little flower accents. Like, what is there to say? Puerto Rico's number
Mhm.
one. Puerto Rico's number one. Now, obviously, this is only half of the preliminary competition. There is
Right.
evening gown, and arguably,
Okay,
evening
hold on,
gown
hold
is
on,
the hard.
Okay. Alright. So I don't know if so far she didn't point out those technical T's that she is pointing out about the extra sauce, extra gravy or something whatnot. But like she didn't even point it out that walking with high heels in the stairs and you don't have to look down is really technical. Hello? Hello, Sovereign. You're so very technical, but you didn't even notice those girls that watching their steps, walking those stairs. Okay. Alright. Okay. Let's move forward.
harder of the competitions to participate in. In swimwear, you just have fun. As long as you're good on your technical ability, you should be okay. Even though
Okay.
MGI threw some curveballs with this walking pattern, swimwear's easier. Evening gown is where queens are made. It's much more subtle. It's much more artistic. It's much more
Right.
controlled. It's
Mhm.
much more detailed. So
Right.
the list can change drastically when it comes to evening gown. I have seen girls do very well during swimwear and completely bomb during evening gown because they don't
Yes.
understand how to participate in that type of subtlety.
Right.
However, what I can say is that I can guarantee that my top 5 should be fine. The top 5 should
Mhm.
be fine. When
Okay.
you see women that walk on that level, with that type of caliber,
Makes
you
sense.
can be comfortable in knowing they're going to know how to walk in an evening gown.
Right.
These are the type of women that practice and are prepared. And
Mhm.
women that are prepared are also going to be prepared for the other elements of competition.
Right.
Styling should be fine. If
Mhm.
they're able to do styling in swimwear, they should be able to do styling very well in evening gown. But
Mhm.
there shouldn't be a significant shuffle in the list, but there should be an actual shuffle. I'm pretty sure there will be.
Right.
Lastly, I rarely call out the bad performances that are done during competitions,
Oh.
but I find myself in a position to where I cannot tolerate what I have witnessed.
Oh.
I can't tolerate it.
Ah.
Somebody go help the Europeans. What is going on with the
Oh.
European? Like, it doesn't matter what competition I watch, but this one was bad.
Right.
Somebody go help the Europeans. I don't even know what to say. Like, I don't know what to do. They are struggling.
Right.
Okay, I have 3. Literally, the only notes I have for these girls are WTF. WTF. I just want to send a request to the United Nations
Uh-huh.
that we send help to the Europeans. You know, we're all in this together. Needs to be a bit more camaraderie. Can some pageant coaches please go to Europe? It's a beautiful place. All right, stop neglecting them. Clearly, none of the pageant coaches have been traveling there at all. And I get it's COVID and we've been in
Europe
quarantine, but help them virtually or FaceTime or Zoom. Like, do something. I'm sorry. What I have witnessed from the European countries in Miss Grand International. Wow. There's more countries I could name, but that would be a whole nother video in itself. And I do not enjoy dragging pageant queens, which it wouldn't be a dragging, but I mean, it's getting to the point where I might have to reprimand some people, because at this point it's almost like, did you not study?
Oh,
like, did you
my
not
God.
watch previous pageants? Did you not practice? I almost want to make a video reprimanding the people who did bad, because at this point it's like,
it's
there's no
already
reason you should have been
2021.
this bad. Not
Right.
not this bad, because if you got an F in the class, you didn't try, you didn't study. I'm trying not to. I don't want to make a video. Like, I like being happy and everything, but ladies,
I want to see that.
if
I
you
want
know
to
you
see
haven't
that.
been practicing, go practice. If you know you haven't been studying, go study. Okay, pageants are not a weekend sport, not a weekend hobby that you just get to. I'm gonna participate. No, put some respect on MGI's name and practice next time. Thank you.
Oh,
So in the comment section below, let me know what you think of the swimwear competition for MGI. How did you
oh
like
my
the walking pattern?
God,
the
I
walking
love you,
pattern. Everybody
Sovereign.
needs to do this. All the pageants need to do this. Everybody have complex walking patterns.
Drag
Force the girls to
them.
turn. Force the girls to like walk in different ways and be able to navigate different stages. Like, I love it.
Right.
Yes, give me more. Let me know what you think about MGI. Who is on your top 10 list? Let me know who your top 10 is or who your top 5 is. Is it drastically different than mine? I'm just like, honestly though, I'm gonna check. Okay, I'm gonna read the comment section. If y'all have like Iran in the top 5, we can have words. We can have words. Okay, I hope your list is respectable, because I can tell if people are just making names up for no reason. I can tell. Okay.
Oh my
Anyways,
God, I
let me know who's
love
on
you
your
so
list,
much.
And maybe we'll be back for the evening gown competition. Who
Yes.
knows? And thank you to everybody who hopped into my DMs and Instagram to let me know about this. I am here by your request. I do hear you. Make sure you give the video a thumbs up if this
That's
is your
it.
first time here in